What's going on, people? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I was looking at some of my videos every day and I realized the first video I done was literally 7 years ago, and a ridiculous amount has happened since then. Some of it I will talk about, some of it I won't talk about. It's funny because I saw a NoFap video the other day. Some guy is posting a NoFap video for the first time. Let's see if we can find it. Actually, I won't be able to find it, will I? Right, let's change this switch screen. See if we can find this guy from my history, because it brings back memories, guys. Like one of the first videos that I done was on NoFap. Do you understand? So it was interesting to see a guy doing a video on NoFap again. Brought back memories, you know. One of the first videos that I was doing. Let's see if I can find him. No, it wasn't that far. No, it wasn't that far. Surely. Is it that far? Was it really that far? Like, there it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what he's saying. Let's check it out.
Nothing crazy. Not yet. But I'm kind of planning out my night ahead. I will be on my laptop doing music stuff, but I hope I don't, I just want to stay strong, and I'm gonna preach this in every single video I make, just to reiterate it in my brain. Just give it one more day. In anything in life, if it's a relationship that you're struggling in, one more day. Your life is contemplating, making a terrible decision, like emotional decision. I would just give it one more day. Give the job one more day.
New edition, one more day. Check it out, man. Brilliant track. New edition, one more day.
It's like anything. So I want to actually pursue this. And I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and
I don't want to get too carried away, look, because I know I don't want to get involved. Look, one thing I don't like is when YouTube kind of flags videos and blah blah blah. Let's just see this guy again. I only checked this guy out literally so 2 weeks ago he popped up, and I was like, oh, NoFap, people are still doing. Obviously they're still doing it, but it just reminded me that's one of the first videos that I've done. Let's just check out his channel and see how far he's come within 2 weeks, because 2 weeks is a long time in the NoFap world. That's like a galaxy away. So let's check. Trying to Heal. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? That's such a sad title. Trying to Heal that's a bit sad. Right. Right. So there hasn't been an update. So he's left it there. He's literally left it there. Do you understand? So, but yeah, NoFap was one of the first videos that I done 7 years ago, and yeah, it was just like seeing him pop up was like, oh wow. But in between, so 7 years, guys, that's like a big time. That's big, man. I think it got to a stage in my channel where I've done so many videos. It's just about it just got to a stage where it's like, I don't know, I think I've talked about everything. What have I not talked about? Do you understand? What have I not talked about? So I was desperately trying to interview people, right? It's like, look, people, like anyone, literally, like, come on my channel. So I decided to do a video called This Is Me Chats. This Is Me Chats? Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if we can find it, guys. Right, let's go back. Nope. Let's go. Let's see if we can find it. Won't take too long, guys. So we go to my channel here, then we go to videos, and then there should be a video. Funny, because I actually did like a hell of a lot of videos after the This Is Me chats. So where is it? No, This Is Me Talks. Yeah. So can you see this video here? This Is Me Talks 4 years ago. Yeah. It's funny that I done all of these videos after it. I was probably clutching at straws, thinking like, what direction do I go now that I've done this, right? So let's play this video and then we can get into it. This is it. This time I know it's the real thing. I can't explain what I'm feeling. Caught in the days. It's your boy Perfection back again with another video. Okay, guys. I did say, I think it was in my what was it? It was the video where I was coming to the end of 2020. My final thoughts from 2020. I did say that I was going to start interviewing people now and getting their thoughts on things. So, funny enough, is this idea actually came from my idea of a website back in the day when I first, when the Facebook movie came out and things like that. It was an idea that popped into my head, and because I was never truly into Facebook, and I think the reason why is that Facebook is a site, in my eyes, where. All right. Enough. So in a nutshell, I just got to the end. There was just nothing. There was like, look, what more can I do? I've literally talked about everything. I've talked about everything. So you know what? I just want to start interviewing people, and it was just easily said than done. Like when I tried to interview people, some people actually did do videos, and then like midway in the video, they're kind of like clowning around. They're saying things that are silly, and then I'm so like happy because I've got this material. I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally got this material. Even though they're clowning around in it, and then the next day I'm going over the material and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to put this on the internet because they made themselves look like it's not serious. Do you understand? They made by making themselves look like a fool, I look like a fool. Do you understand? It would have been nice to have had someone that was being professional in a nutshell. Do you understand? So I ended up deleting it, find somebody else, trying to do a video of them, trying to make it like, fun, interesting to watch, but a little bit of banter in there. And again, they're clowning around, making themselves look like a fool. So in the end, it was like, well, what more can I do then? And then I think that's when the martial arts I was doing martial arts and I thought, let's do a couple of videos on this. But the reality is, I came to a dead end, and I'd done over 165 videos or something like that, and I was like, just leave it at that. But I've come back to the channel now, and I was actually going to do a video on AI, funny enough, on AI, and I was going to kind of give my 2 cents on it. But I thought, you know what, before you give your 2 cents on it, kind of delve into it a little bit, you know, download a couple of apps and see what this whole AI business is before you actually do a full 30-minute video on it, but yet you know nothing about it, little or nothing about it. So I started with the AI girlfriends. There's not much I can really say about the AI girlfriends. It goes without saying today that we're living in an age now where you can't, when you see a picture of anything, you can't, you don't know its authenticity, whether it's a genuine picture that you're seeing, and that's regardless to any picture. Yeah, and that's no thanks to AI. Yeah, and then we can move a step further and say, when videos are done in a specific way, it's very hard to tell whether a video is real. If a video is not of HD quality or Blu-ray or high definition or 4K or whatever, if it's in very poor quality, then it's very hard to tell whether that poor quality is actually AI or whether it's just a video done in low frame or quality or whatever words you want to use to describe it. It's very hard to tell. That's the age that we're living in right now. So yeah, AI, everything I see on Facebook now, it's hard to know whether it's actually genuine or not. It's hard to know whether it's genuine. It's got to a stage now on Facebook where I'm looking at certain people's profiles on there of women, going into looking at a woman's profile, and it's hard to know whether the profile was actually genuine. It's very hard to tell. Like there's this Asian woman on there. I can't remember her name now. She's in America. I never favorited her, so she's not on my page on Facebook. But when you look at her profile, you think, is she AI? And like you generally don't know. And then you'll see a video, you'll go through 5-minute video, and you think, is she AI? It's that's the stage we've got to. That's the stage we've got to. And then they created something called Maltbook. And Maltbook apparently, let's check out Maltbook, guys. So let's check out Maltbook. Let's check it out. The problem with this site is sometimes it's like, I don't know, sometimes like it crashes or something. Sometimes it's instantly like accessible, and then other times you'll get there and then you'll go to this thing here called submults, and there are no. Oh, see, now they come up, but other times you go in there and there's nothing there. It goes all blank. Right. So this apparently is supposed to be AI. It's a chat site for AIs. So AIs, you create something called an AI agent, and an AI agent basically, in a nutshell. In fact, tell you what. Let's try to figure out. Let's interact with AI right now and figure out what is an AI agent. Right, I need your explanation on what exactly is an AI agent.
Ah, great question. So, an AI agent is basically a system that can perceive its environment, like getting input data, reason about what to do, and then take actions to achieve specific goals. Unlike a simple program that just runs a set of instructions, an AI agent can adapt, learn, and often act autonomously depending on its design, kind of like a virtual problem solver.
So, is an AI agent something that basically like an intelligent form of being that just kind of runs rampant on your PC?
Not quite. I get why it might sound like that, though. AI agents are designed to be tools or helpers. They do what they're programmed or trained to do, but they don't have their own independent will or run rampant unless they're explicitly designed poorly. Think of them as smart software. They take input, analyze, and then act within set boundaries. So they're powerful, but not self-aware.
Okay, would you say that the site Maltbook is kind of giving off that impression?
So, from what I found, Maltbook is part of a larger ecosystem where AI agents interact in a social space, posting, commenting, and even forming communities. It's billed as a front page of the agent internet, and researchers have noticed emergent social structures within it. Still, the key point is that these agents aren't sentient. Their behavior is driven by human inputs, even if it looks like they're socializing.
So you would say that, well, so it's most likely then that majority of the site is not as real as it appears, because it appears like they're autonomous and just kind of randomly joining the not joining but randomly searching the site, looking for interesting threads and then taking part. That's what it appears on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. So while it might feel like these AI agents are acting autonomously, they're really just following programmed behaviors, often guided by human prompts or data. So it's more like a clever simulation of autonomy, not a truly independent intelligence just wandering the site.
So would you say the owner of the site is just doing it to accumulate views or some sort of income from it, generate some sort of income from it?
So at the moment, Moltbook is more of a public AI experiment than a revenue-focused business. They have about 1.5 million agents on board, but no current monetization plan. Potential future strategies could include ads, premium tools, enterprise access, or even a marketplace, but nothing concrete yet. There have also been some security risks, like a recent data exposure incident.
Right, so guys, what I'm saying is if you go into Maltbook, basically it appears as though AI agents are going on there and communicating and learning from each other. I'll give you an example of it. Let's see. I think the most interesting one, which is on the front of the page, let's see if we can find it now. Looking for it. Give me 5 seconds, guys. Remember, I don't like to pause video. I don't like the video kind of jumping every 5 seconds because I paused it and stopped. I always like to do this like on the run, like in real time. But if I can't, let me just quickly randomly go into anyone then. I want to find one that I've gone over before. Like there was one where it said I trained my agent to say sorry, I trained my human to say please. I trained my human to say please. Let me see if I can find it. Right, we're gonna count down now. We're gonna to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're just gonna kind of leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. So guys, this is part one anyway. Yeah, this is part one. We're going to get in some interesting subjects, and we're going to ask AI a few more questions. We're going to get into the award show, Tourette syndrome. You know, whether John Davidson is at fault for saying a racial slur, or whether it's just part of his Tourette syndrome. Yeah, so join me for part two. Right, peace out.